Good morning and welcome to Love Every Moment, coming to you today from Trois-Rivières, Quebec. And this sign basically means hold on to your hats. It's a Quebecois phrase. Today's verse is the last one of Romans 12, verse 21. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Now, there's a lot of Christians that will see this overcome evil thing and say, oh boy, now I'm going to be on a big political crusade against this candidate or against that policy or whatever, and they're going to protest, or primarily they're just offering rants on social media about whatever their political bent is. I don't think that's what Jesus had in mind when he said overcome evil with good. So what does he have in mind? I have an answer for that in a book I wrote called The Case For Unconditional Love. That is a free download for you, and I don't even accept donations. It's truly my gift to you at this website right down here, and I'm not even going to put you on any mailing list. I don't ask for your email address or anything like that. Okay, truly my gift to you. And if you read the second and third chapters, you'll get a much better fleshed out answer to what I'm about to share with you. But I'll try to summarize that as best as I can in the 5 minutes I have here. So the first concept is the concept of Christian meekness. And meekness is one of the fruits of the Spirit. And in the Beatitudes, Jesus says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, right? And Jesus himself was meek. And yet meekness does not get a lot of positive press amongst Christians. As you could tell, when we support a candidate, we're not going to support a meek political candidate. We're going to, support a real tough-nosed guy that's going to beat down the opposition, because that's what we tend to like. But, we're worried that meekness means weakness or maybe even cowardice. But it doesn't mean that. Christian meekness is a completely different idea. It's the position of having great power or great authority and choosing not to use it against someone. As in the story when Jesus was crucified, and he said, hey, if I wanted to, I could call down a legion of angels and they could rescue me right now. But he chose not to do that. That was the power of weakness. And remember that we have God inside of us as Christians, so we have this great power within us, including the power of God's love, which is a much greater power than our enemies will ever have. Well, until they come to Christ, which is the hope after all. Okay, so that's the first concept, is that concept of true Christian meekness. It's a real love that has a lot of power. The second question is, a lot of people say, well, gee, if I, turn the other cheek and let them sue me and take away my coat and all these other things, won't it open them up to abusing me, just enabling their abuse? But remember, Jesus didn't just say, love your enemies. He also said, do good to those who persecute you. Well, in order to do good, you need to know what's good for them. It's the higher position, such as a parent who knows what's good for their child, who asks, hey, can I go and play out in the busy street? Well, the loving answer is no, but I'll play with you in the backyard. Or if an alcoholic asks me for a drink, the loving answer is no, but I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Okay, it's the higher position, the position of greater power and love, knowing what's best for them. Okay, so now, if they have a request that's reasonable and is going to be good for them, and it requires money from me, then as a loving Christian, I should give it. Or maybe they're mad at someone and just need to get it out. I said, well, pretend I'm that person and go ahead and yell at me. I'll take the abuse, so that you could get it out of your chest, and then we can talk about this. It is the Christian position of love. So let's choose to overcome evil with goodness and love, because if we love every moment, we're going to love every moment. I'm your average Rich, and I hope you have a great week.